What's going on, guys? It is Friday, day 149, 148. What did we decide yesterday was? I just did the math. I think it was 148, so we're going to go with 149. I'll correct it later if I'm wrong. I'll correct myself. I don't know. Anyway, I am outside of the place where I am coming for my job interview today. I'm about 45 minutes early. But I left super early because it was 41, 44 or something minutes away from my house. And I also have not been out this way in a super long time, so I wasn't exactly sure where I was going. And I didn't want to take any risks, so I left about 9:30ish from my house, and it's now about 10:20. My interview is at 11. After that, I'm probably going to grab some Subway. I got a Subway gift card for Christmas. And then I'm going to go home, maybe take a nap before I go out to my buddy's house in Ann Arbor to play some D&D today. All in all, though, so far it's been a good morning. I'm excited for the new year. I'm really, really hoping that things work out here. I really would like to have a good year. Not just a short period of time within the year that's good, but I want to have a good year. I want to find a job that is steady, that I am okay doing, right through the year. I want to get back to school. I want things to go good with that. I want a good year. So, keeping my fingers crossed for that. 2015, man. It's the year that it all starts for me. That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. I'll let you know how the interview goes and all of that. Talk to you later. What's up, guys? It is Monday, day 153. 150. It's not day 153. It's day 151. I have a headache, so anything I say may be disjointed, like I may babble back and forth because I get easily distracted when I have a headache. The first portion of the video you saw today was on Friday before I went in for my interview for that job with the Storage Pros. I'd meant to come back on afterwards and tell you how things went and all that, and I also meant to record over the weekend. Neither of those things ever really happened. Oh god, with the yawning. This is the second time I've recorded this, and each time I've yawned in the same spot. So yeah, the interview went good. It wasn't even really much of an interview. It was more along the lines of this is what the job is. If you're still interested, sign this paperwork so we can do a background check and blah blah blah. So I should be hearing from them hopefully sometime this week. It's going to be part-time for a while, $11 an hour part-time for a while. Hopefully it'll move into full-time. My goal, what I want to do, is I want to work full-time because I can't afford $11 an hour part-time. We need the money. So my goal hopefully will be to move into full-time and to also be able to do some classes at Baker College as well. I don't want to sacrifice going to school again for full-time work. I've done that before, and it was a mistake. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything works out. Friday night, I went over to my buddy Matt's house. We played some D&D. We Skyped in his friend Dave from Ohio. That worked out really well, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Saturday, didn't really do much. I was supposed to go over to my friends Rob and Nancy's house to run a D&D game for them. However, one of the guys that plays with us was sick, and I didn't have the vehicle. My mom had the car, and plus I wasn't really feeling good, so that didn't end up happening. Sunday I went over to my friend Dave's, and he had his inaugural Dave Roldan Invitational Spectacular Magic the Gathering tournament. It was a lot of fun. I made it to the finals, won the first game in the finals, almost won the second game in the finals. I had my opponent, my friend Jason, down to 4 life. For those of you who don't know Magic, this may not make any sense, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. I had him down to 4 life. He was gonna die the next turn. Nothing he could do about it. He gets a card out that essentially wipes the entire board of all my creatures, all his creatures. The only thing that remained in play was a artifact that he had that gives all of his creatures what's called lifelink. It gives all his creatures what's called lifelink, which means whenever his creatures do damage, he gains that much life. I unfortunately didn't have very much land out, which means like I had nothing in my hand that I could cast. Everything that I did have out was dead. He casts that, he gets some creatures out. He starts, being able to attack with them, and then his life total starts going up, and I couldn't get anything out to make a difference. And he went from having 4 life to beating me and having, I don't even know how much life he ended with, but it was ridiculous. And then the third game, the tiebreaker, was a complete squash. I didn't get out any land that I needed. I couldn't get anything out. He just completely decimated me in the third game. I wasn't happy. I don't like losing like that. Like, I don't mind losing good games. I hate it when I lose in squashes like that, where I don't get any land out, and or when I get somebody down so low that like I've essentially got the game won, and then one card causes them to beat me. I hate losing like that. Like, losing's fine. Losing like that, I'm bitter about it. But it is what it is. So he won the tournament, but then he lost to Dave. Dave kind of acted as a final boss. He didn't play in the tournament, but in order to, like, you get your name on this little trophy that he made, but in order to actually take the trophy home, you have to beat him. And he completely dominated Jason. So there's that. But I got a bunch of new cards. I'm starting to remember why, when I played Magic when I was younger, I never bothered to own any of my own cards. First and foremost was the money involved. I'm like, I couldn't justify spending the amount of money that some of my friends would spend in purchasing Magic cards. The other thing is keeping them organized and stored. I have no idea what to do with these cards at this point, but it is what it is. So that was Sunday. It was a lot of fun. Now I'm just kind of hanging out at home. My head is killing me. Not a whole lot going on. But yeah, I'm going to upload this all as one video, which I don't even really need to tell you because you're watching it. You'll see that. So, we have Friday and this portion of Monday. And that's about it. I will talk to you guys either later today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens.